Hello, Richardson ISD. This morning, we had a called emergency board meeting to update our Board of Trustees on important information as it pertains to COVID-19, as well as our educational support plans as we continue to respond to the pandemic in our ISD. At the meeting, our Director of Health Services was able to update the board on some important information that is causing us concern in our school community. Last year, we had a total of 1,854 positive student cases for the entire school year. For the new 21-22 school year, we already have 525 positive student cases, and we are just completing the 14th day of school. We also thoroughly covered protocols such as contact tracing and other risk mitigation measures being taken. Another reason for the calling of an emergency meeting was to update the board regarding the difficult decision that we made yesterday to shift Brentfield Elementary to virtual instruction for 10 days due to an increase in COVID-19 positive cases. This was after consulting with Dr. Philip Huang, Director of Dallas County Health and Human Services, and who is RISD's Public Health Authority. Brentfield Elementary has been on our watch list since last week, but the call was made to close the school based on the data that revealed that we had 25 positive cases with 23 students positive and 2 staff members positive. That has since increased to 29 as of today. We also reached a decline in attendance by almost 25% at Brentfield. Our RISD Director of Health Services explained to our board that we put schools on a watch list when their attendance decline reaches 15%, a figure recommended by Dallas County. And this was also the practice that we used prior to COVID when tracking other infectious diseases such as seasonal flu. We have also been in consultation with the medical authority for the city of Richardson, Dr. David Bonnet, who was able to share information during our board meeting this morning. As he stated, the Delta variant has changed the game, and he shared important recommendations regarding our protocols and specifically emphasized that we should stress the wearing of masks and vaccinations and other protocols recommended by the CDC to slow the spread in our community. This has been an important week, receiving consultation from our local health authorities and doctors and epidemiologists. Here is some of what we've learned. Point: Delta has changed the game. Even vaccinated people who become infected can spread the Delta variant to others. Point: Kids don't have the immunity wall that adults do, and remember that our elementary age children are not eligible for any vaccine. Point: COVID-19 in our kids can range from mild to severe illness. And as of July 22nd, 2021, over 4.1 million COVID-19 pediatric cases have been reported. We have a number of very serious cases in our district already, and our concern is very high for our families who have children in the hospital. At the conclusion of our meeting today, our Richardson ISD Board of Trustees formally declared the critical importance of local control and local decisions to keep students safe and in school based on current health and safety conditions. The board voted unanimously to affirm and support Richardson ISD's existing mask protocol, citing the exclusive authority granted by Chapter 11 of the Texas Education Code to oversee the management of Richardson ISD. They further directed me to continue to responsibly and reasonably take steps to keep our schools open and to provide updated data and information to them concerning the health and safety of our schools no later than our board meeting on October 4th. It is important we all continue to do our part to slow the spread of COVID and this new Delta variant so we can keep our schools open and students learning with their teachers face-to-face as much as possible. I ask and encourage all of our families and staff to continue to follow the common sense practices that we all know will help slow the spread, including getting vaccinated and wearing a mask while indoors with other people. We continue to hear from students and staff that not everyone is wearing their mask the correct way. We'll continue to talk more about this in the upcoming weeks, but please, wear your mask correctly, and that includes covering your mouth and your nose. Visit vaccines.gov to find a free, safe, and effective vaccine provider near you. As well, there's another great resource on our COVID-19 section of our website entitled Keeping Kids Safe, an evidence-based approach for protecting kids during the school year. We are now finishing our third week of school, so I'd like to close this message going into our 3-day weekend by expressing gratitude to our students, staff, and families, and also by celebrating the many positive relationships that have been formed and will continue to strengthen our Richardson ISD community in the days and months ahead. Happy Labor Day.